Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks. Not saying that you'll ever draw anything like this, but you might learn a few common tools that I would use when I draw this. I'm going to take an ellipse, making it pretty big and hitting P, putting it in the center of the page. I'm going to take a 2-point line, start drawing it, hold down the control button so it's perpendicular, and I'm going to hit P. I'm going to rotate that. Because it's in the center, I don't have to do anything to the center. So I'm going to rotate it 22.5 degrees. I'm going to control D and make a duplicate, and I'm going to mirror it the other way, and I get that shape. Now I'm going to just fill that in with the Smart Fill tool. I'm going to try to do this one a little bit brighter. I'm going to nudge that out of the way a couple of times. But what I'm going to do here is kind of unique to do, and I want the curve going in. So I'm going to left click, right click. I'm going to control D and make a duplicate, and I'm going to mirror it like that. And then I'm going to take my four-sided cross and get it right there. And with the Smart Fill tool, I made a new shape. So I'm going to nudge it out of the way. I'm going to try to leave it a little bit when I use the interactive fill tool, make it a little brighter on the edges. So we'll take advantage of it. So now I'm going to take that shape and I'm going to go to my interactive fill tool and I'm going to swipe across. But I'm going to put dark on both ends. I'm going to spread that out quite a bit. And then I'm going to take that light blue again and put it right on the edge. And you can see by doing that, then I could I just want a little bit of darkness. I don't know, it didn't really show up on this one because I think I was too close to it. So, and this is going to basically disappear except for on the last one. So we'll just try this. So I'm going to control D and duplicate, double click on the rotation and move it to the center. And I'm going to rotate it 45 degrees because that's double that. Now, right now, it doesn't look like much. But if we group, well, I hope it'll look better. Control G to group it, Control D to duplicate it. Holding down the Shift key, bring it inwardly. And now I'm going to I've got two objects right here. I'm going to go up to Effects and Blend, and I'm just going to, I'm beveled. I do that a lot. Effects and Blend. I'm going to just blend them 5 times and see it's totally different than the one I had before. So we could actually keep that. Well, you know what? Let's keep that. Here's a good way to do something. Control C to copy it and then go backwards, hitting your undo button. That will still be in so we got that there. So I can now go paste and I have this one back. So I'm going to change this up with the interactive fill tool. See if we can't get a little bit different look. You never really know. You know what? This would be a good one to, I was going to say clone, but I don't know if it would or not. Let's try adding a white there and then a blue here and like a blue here. So I have a white streak. Whoop, that might look pretty cool. I really want that white kind of close. I'm going to bring my black in a little bit. So I just have a tip. And let's see if that works. Control D to duplicate it. Double click on the rotation. Doesn't look like it is, but when you come back, it is. And then rotate it to 45 degrees. This might look pretty cool. Then just don't forget to group it. Now, I control G and control D to duplicate it. If we do them not as many of a blend, it'll actually maybe show off that white. So let's try the 5. That looks pretty cool. Let's put a black box around it. It's still not as cool as the first one I made for the example. You know what? Let's back up again. Let's put a really dark line there. Always make sure I have just one, and I did. Let's change that line to a black. and see if that doesn't kind of show up. Because the less you blend it, the less you're going to have, or the more that's going to show. $45. That might look pretty cool. So then don't forget to group it. Control G to group, Control D to duplicate. Hold down the Shift key so it'll grow inwardly. And then grab your select it all. Let me zoom in. And then select it all with your pick tool and let's blend it that same 5 times. See, it's totally different every time you do it. I still like my first one best, but that looks pretty cool. Anyway, I hope that gave you a few ideas or something, and thank you for watching.